Every day you use it, whether you're sending a text, writing an email, or searching the web. But have you ever wondered where the keyboard actually comes from? This clunky machine was the brainchild of Christopher Latham Scholes, a journalist who wanted to make writing easier, faster, and less messy. You see, back then, if you wanted to write something, you had two main options. You could use a quill and ink, which was slow and produced messy results. In the mid-20th century, electric typewriters emerged, offering a smoother, more responsive typing experience. These machines brought the power of digitalization right to people's homes and offices. And at the heart of this technological revolution was the keyboard. This led to a new generation of keyboards with low-profile keys and membrane designs. As voice recognition technology improved, it offered an alternative way to interact with machines. Virtual keyboards and eye-tracking input have given people new ways to express themselves and connect with the world around them. These innovations blur the line between what was once science fiction and today's reality. Biometric scanners and brain-computer interfaces are already changing how we interact with machines. Your engagement helps us keep bringing these stories to life. Thanks for joining me on this journey through time. Till next time, stay curious, stay creative. Will they spell the end of traditional keyboards? Will typing become something we do only in old-school movies? It's hard to say. What seems certain is that the keyboard, whatever form it takes, will continue to be a vital part of how we communicate with the world around us. Because no matter how advanced our technology becomes, there's something enduring about the act of putting fingers to keys, of feeling the tactile feedback as each letter is formed. Maybe typing won't disappear. Maybe it will simply evolve, just as it has for the past 150 years. Suddenly, instead of typing, you could simply speak your requests or questions. This shift is particularly interesting because it brings us closer to a science fiction future where humans communicate with machines using only our voices. As the 21st century dawned, touchscreens began to dominate. This shift forced keyboards to evolve once again, shrinking and adapting to fit on smaller devices. Some keyboards disappeared completely, replaced by swipe gestures and voice dictation. Suddenly, people could create documents, communicate instantly, and access vast amounts of information with just a few keystrokes. The IBM Model M, released in 1984, became an iconic model known for its tactile feedback and durability. Its influence can still be seen in keyboards today. Brands like IBM released models with features like interchangeable type elements, allowing users to switch between fonts and styles. They've become an integral part of our digital lives. These tools analyze our writing patterns and predict the words we're about to type. While they can be incredibly helpful, they can also be hilariously wrong, offering a constant source of amusement and occasional frustration. These innovations reduce the effort needed to produce a written piece, setting the stage for the computer age. Or you could use a pen and paper, which was faster but still required dipping and required messy inking. Plus, with the rise of newspapers and mass printing, there was a growing need for fast, efficient writing. It's easy to take it for granted, but this unassuming invention is a product of ingenuity and human needs. Let's go back to the 19th century to see how it all began. The year is 1868, when a pivotal invention hits the market, the typewriter. No, not that one yet. So Scholes set out to solve this problem. He experimented with different arrangements of letters, trying to find a layout that would be easy to type. His goal was to create a keyboard that mimicked the natural rhythm of speech, reducing the time it took to write. It was also about changing how people wrote. Prior to this, writing was often seen as a laborious, almost monastic task, something that required concentration and precision. But the typewriter, with its standardized layout and mechanical precision, allowed for a new kind of writing, faster, more fluid, and less formal. After much trial and error, he hit upon a groundbreaking idea. Why not arrange the most commonly used letters in a diagonal pattern across the keyboard, forcing writers to reach across, slowing them down and preventing typos? In 1878, Scholes patented this new arrangement of letters, now known as QWERTY, which stands for the first 6 letters on the top left of the keyboard. QWERTY. But the typewriter wasn't just about creating a new layout. As the typewriter evolved, so did the keyboard. Then came the personal computers in the 1980s and 90s. but the march of progress wasn't stopping. Laptops soon followed, demanding smaller, quieter keyboards to fit into sleek, compact frames. Speaking of voice, let's talk about Siri, Alexa, and Google Assistant. They represent a fascinating aspect of keyboard evolution. For individuals with physical limitations, the evolution of keyboards has been nothing short of revolutionary. And then there are those little helpers, predictive text and autocorrect. As we stand on the cusp of new technologies, what does the future hold for keyboards? If you enjoyed this episode and want to support the channel, please consider liking and subscribing.